Hey there, welcome to CodeWithUsman, where today's project is all about creating and deploying a full stack e-commerce application. This is the only full stack tutorial on YouTube that combines a professional clean UI with powerful features. And while building this application, we will focus more on functionalities. So here we have a beautiful logo, then we have search bar, a working search bar, and then we have a drop down menu for selection of the categories, so the user can click on any specific category, then he will be displayed all the products related to the that specific category. Okay, and after that we have the cart and the user login functionality, so user can log in and sign up from here, and we will build this application with the help of Next.js, React.js, and Strappy, Tailwind CSS. Okay, so if you don't know about Strappy, then don't worry. We will learn each and everything about Strappy. So the Strappy is open source headless CMSs for developers that makes API creation easy and supports your favorite framework. Okay, so our admin panel will be built with the help of Strappy, and we will also use the Next.js React framework, and we will use the Tailwind CSS. And if you don't know about Next.js or Tailwind CSS, then don't worry, we will learn each and everything. Okay, so let's check our project. So here we have a beautiful hero section with sliders, and after this we have top brands section, and then we have new arrivals section where you can see a very beautiful carousel. So after this new arrivals section, we have popular products section. Here you can display all the products which are popular, and after that we have a beautiful banner section, so you can post your banners here. For example, you have any sale or any specific product to display with banner, so you can use this section. And after this we have a beautiful testimonial section, and after that we have the footer. So if we go to our header section, here we have the login button. So if the user click on the login, then he will be displayed the user login and sign up options. So this one is the login. This is one is the login page. Here you can see the address as sign in, and if I click on sign up, then the user will get the sign up page. Okay, so from here the user can register if it's not already. Okay, so I have already made a account, so I will go for login. So here I will click on John Doe. Let me check with this one. So if we click on login fail, I think it is john@doit.com. And if we click on login, then you can see login successful. Okay, so we will click on okay, close, and here you can see we have the user profile. So if we click on the profile icon, then we will get the drop down menu for the user. So here is the main heading, my account, then we have profile, my orders, logout. Okay, so if we click on any category from here, then we will be redirected to the collection page and will be displayed the items that belong to that specific category. Okay, So if user search any product name from here, let me write luxury, and here you can see we will redirected to the collection page. Okay, and we get that specific product with this name. Okay, and if I click on if I search mobile, then you will get the all specific products which contains the word mobile. Okay, in their title or in their description. Okay, and user can also go to the that specific category with the help of these filters. Like if I click on speakers, then we will get all the items that belongs to the speaker category. Okay, and if I click on low to high, then the products will be filtered using the price range from low to high. Okay, so here you can see $10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, and then 15. This one is the actual price, and this one is the offer price. And here we have pagination. So you will also get to know how you can make the pagination. Okay, and we will learn each and everything from basics. So here, if you can see, I click on this plus sign, then you will get a dialog box with the product details. So these are the product details: the title, the category, and the color of that specific product. Then the actual price 30 and offer price is 25. And here you can, from here you can increase or decrease the product quantity. Okay, and the subtotal is calculated according to the category. Perfect. You will learn how to calculate the subtotal, and you will also learn how to display a dialog box for displaying the product details. Okay, and we have made all the UI with the help of ShadCN. So you will also learn how to set up the ShadCN and make this beautiful and clean UI. Okay, and here if I click on quick view button, and here if I increase the quantity, subtotal is changed from 20 to 40. And here if I click on add to cart button, currently we have zero items in the cart. And if I click on the add to cart, then you can see a beautiful spinner is displaying, and you can see a beautiful toast message has been appeared: add to cart. Okay, perfect. If I close here, and if I add one more product, like if I add the headphones, if I go to this product, here you can see when I hover down this product's image, the second image has been displayed with the beautiful hover option. Okay, so you will also learn how I did this. If I go to quick view, and here if I increase the quantity, if I decrease, the subtotal has been changed according to the quantity. Okay, you will learn each and everything. We will add to cart. Here you can see a beautiful post message: add to cart. We will close this, and if I click on the cart button, then you can see a beautiful sheet. A beautiful sidebar has been appeared with the that we have made with the ShadCN sheet component. And you will also learn how I did this. And here we have cart overview title, and here we have all the products that we have added to the cart. So these products are in the scroll area. That's mean if we add more products here, and then it will be displayed with the scroll. That's mean each and every product will be displayed with the help of scroll. Okay, So here we have subtotal. Subtotal will be 70, that are 40 plus 30, that are 70, and from here you can remove the product also. For example, if I click on remove icon, then you can see a beautiful spinner icon has been displayed. And here you can see the item has been removed. And here if I go to proceed to order, then we will be redirected to the place order page. Okay, here you can see the delivery information, title, and here is the form, and here is the order summary. Okay, and then we have integrated the PayPal method. You will not get any tutorial that has much simpler method of linking the PayPal payment to the application. Okay, here if I fill the form with the like your John Doe, email, phone number, zip code, address, any domain address, and here you can see subtotal shipping fee 10, 30 plus 10, 40, and then tax amount has been calculated according to the subtotal, and the total amount has been calculated with the help of subtotal shipping fee and the tax, the three amounts. Okay, so that is 40.6, and here if I click on PayPal, you can see when we have not filled the form, then the PayPal button has not been, the PayPal button was disabled, and when we fill the form, then the PayPal button will be available to click. Okay, so here if I click PayPal, then you can see here we have been redirected to the PayPal payment integration. Here you can see the order amount is $40.6, and here is the button for pay. If I click on pay, here you can see that our cart has been automatically cleared. All the cart items has been removed from the cart list, and the number is now 0, right? So you will also learn how I have did this, and you have noticed that the PayPal address and the trust card number was already saved. So you can also get one address and the trust card details from here by searching the trust card PayPal from this address, this link, card testing, from their official site. You can generate one from here, generate card details, Visa card by country, by selecting any country, and you will get the details, card number, expiry date, CVC code. Okay, very simple. These three credentials you will get from here for test card number, and for the address you can search on like ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, give me a USA domain address and with phone number. Okay, so you will get the address from there. Very simple stuff. Okay, so here is the latest order that we have created now. This one is the date and the amount, order ID. Okay, and delivery status that is pending, and title, single item price, quantity, subtotal. Here is the single price for the single item 25 and quantity is 2, so the subtotal will be 50. Okay, and 50 plus 10, 60, and then total amount will be 71.2 by adding the tax amount and the delivery charges. It will be 71 total. Okay, for this order. This one is the previous order that I have already made, and this one is the current order. Okay, So very simple stuff. And so the user can also go to the collection page by clicking on the selecting the category. Like if the user select the speakers, then it will be redirected to the collection page and will be served the category speakers. Great. So we will implement these functionalities, and we will learn how we will do this, right? And here, from here, the drop down menu, the user can go to a my others page also, right? And in a while, the my others page will be loaded and will be served the from the Strapi backend. Okay, so perfect. And from here, the user can also log out. Perfect. He will be served the sign in page. Okay, so from here we can also go back. You can also see that this site is responsive as well. Okay, perfect. And here is the new variable section, and after that we have popular products. Inside the new variables we have made the carousel, as you can see, very clean and responsive. Perfect. And here are the banners, and then our testimonials section, and then the footer. Perfect. And here is our cart. Currently here is 0 cart items because we have cleared the cart after creating the order. Great. And if you can see, here is the variant for the tablet screen. Okay, great. So currently we are inside our Shopzo full stack folder, and open this we will open this folder inside our Visual Studio Code, our code editor. That is in my case Visual Studio, and we have opened this folder inside our code editor. And now we will go to the Next.js app, get started, and here we will open the installation. So we will learn Next.js as well. If you don't know anything about Next.js, then this tutorial is also beginner friendly as well. So quick start will be create a new Next.js app. So npm inside the terminal. First of all, we will open the terminal opened inside the Shopzo full stack folder. Okay, so we will start from here, create with CLI. So we have opened the terminal, and now we will copy this line. Okay, and there are the instructions for the installation as well. Okay, so we will paste this line that we have copied, nps create next app @latest, and here we will write the folder name that we want to create, and we want to install the Next.js app inside that folder. Okay, so here I will write Shopzo. It will be front-end folder, Shopzo. Yes, Here he is asking, would you like to use the recommended Next.js defaults? No. No customized settings. Would you like to use TypeScript? No. Which linter would you like to use? None. Would you like to use React compiler? No. Tailwind CSS? Yes. We will use Tailwind CSS and we will start with basics. So if you don't know about Tailwind CSS, then you will learn everything about Tailwind CSS. It's very easy and beginner friendly. Don't worry. Would you like to would you like your code inside a SRC directory? No. App router recommended? Yes. Turbo pack? No. Import alias by default? No. Okay. Perfect. The folder with the name of Shopzo has been created. This one, and the Next.js application has been installed. Okay. So after this, we will check our application. Here we have layout.js file, and next we have page.js file. If we go to our Next.js installation, and so these were the things that we have done. Like we have selected TypeScript, EA we have choose these options. Okay. And for some yes, and for some not. Okay. And after this, these are some documentation. Okay. And after this, we will run the command npm run dev. So actually here we are inside the Shopzo full stack folder. So we have to go inside the Shopzo folder. So we will delete this. We will kill this terminal, and we will simply go inside the open in integrated terminal. Okay. So we will simply go inside the Shopzo folder. Now we will write enter npm run dev. We will open this link, localhost 3000 follow link, and our next app has been started. It's taking some time to compile and load, and this is the default page of our next application. To get started, edit the page.js file. Okay, so we will edit the page.js file. We will control A, delete all this, and we will write rfce. We will write rfce React functional export component. Okay, then we write this shortcut. Then we have this palette of the function page. So if we write again, this is our home page. Here we can write, here we will write, for example, we will write home page and save. Then we will get the text home page. Perfect. That's mean our next application has been working, fine. Okay. So now we will install the Shadcn to our next app, Shadcn UI. So Shadcn is basically a set of beautiful designed components that you can customize, extend, and build on. Start here, then make it your own. Open source, open code. Get started. We will click on get started. We will pick our framework, that is in our case Next.js. And install and configure shared CN UI for Next.js, create project, and then in command to create a new Next.js project or to set up an existing one. Okay. Here we will go inside the npm for node package manager. We will copy the command, installing the shared CN, retest shared CN. So we will press Ctrl C to close the process, and we will press the enter. Inside the Shubha folder, we will paste this command nps shared CN and write up latest in it. Enter. It will install the shared CN to our Next.js application. Okay. So these are the options. We have to select which color would you like to use as the base color. We will select the first one, neutral. And how did I do this? I get this rect arrow function, rect function uh, by typing the RFCE. So you need to install the extension name ES7 plus React Redux, React Native snippets. So what basically this extension do, it does if we inside the any file, like if we inside the page.js file, and if we have nothing inside this, so creating a function or react arrow function, we will write RAFCE. If we want to get a ready-made arrow function, so we will write RFCE. If we will write RFCE, then we will get React functional export component like this one. Okay. So this basically done with the help of this extension ES7 plus React Redux, React Native snippet. Okay. So the other extension that will be helpful for our project will be the necessary one is Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. Okay. So what it actually do, it do if we write margin top or like this one, you can see here. This one, you can see margin topo, and we have the selection. We will get a selection of the classes with the help of this extension. Okay. So we will install this one also. I have already installed the Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. So let me show you here where we will, okay. So where we are, npx tab.cn and write up latest in it. We can install the shared CN, and after this we will go down and we will add a component. First of all, we will check the basic component that is very necessary, the button component. Okay, we will copy the command and we will paste it inside here. Okay, inside the Shopify folder, I will write. Let me maximize this window. Let me introduce. So the UI of the terminal will be okay. Control V. So we will install the shared send button component. We will enter it, and here we will get the components, and we will also get the button component. Okay, here we have the components folder. Inside the components we have UI folder, and inside the UI we have button.jsx. Perfect. We will run again our application next app npm run dev. Our app has been started, and now if we example, then here we will write the button like this with capital B. Okay, it's important from a date of components you write button. Okay, if you're not getting to import, then you can also go where inside the shell scene where we have copied the command for installing the button. After this, we have the return the command above will add the button component to your project. You can then import it like this, and here's the one. Okay, you can also copy it from here. So we will not copy from there because we have auto imported the button, and inside the button we will write the text. For example, we will write uh, we will write shards on button. Okay, we remove the tools here one. Okay, home page shared same button. Perfect. Now the button has been displaying. Okay, so here inside the shared scene, if we go to the components, if we go to the button, here is the button, and here is the options. For example, we can write variant outline. Okay, we can add icon as well. For example, arrow up icon. Okay, these are the options for getting any design, any variant of the button. For example, we can get offline, we can get secondary button, we can get ghost one upon hovering, it's transitioning. Okay, and destructive button, link one, icon. We can add icon and text both as well. Okay, but now we will. Okay, now we will go to our Next.js application. Here we will open the globals.css file. Here we have tailwind CSS imported, tailwind animate CSS purple, and this one is for the dark, and these are the color variants, color background, color foreground, right? So we have these colors, and here inside the root we can also change the colors from here. For example, we will change the foreground color. We will change the foreground to 222 529. So we can customize these colors. So inside our shell chain components and other components that we will create, the foreground color will be applied with this color. Okay, we will also change the primary and destructive color as well. We will change the destructive color as well. Okay, after this we have body colors, bg background and text foreground. Okay, for text color it will be used foreground, and for background the background color will be used. Okay, this one is the background color. Okay, so after the global css file we have layout.js file, and inside the layout.js file what we have the fonts, then we have the global.css file imported that we have edited and checked, and I explained all the lines to you. Okay, and after that we are creating the variables. These are the default lines that we got after installing the next application by create next app. Okay, so these are the settings for creating the variables for the font. Okay, and these are the metadata for SEO, and these things, these kind of things. Okay, the title and description. So here we can write Shubho app electronic store. Okay, and here we will write, here we have export default function root layout, and this one is the HTML tag, and then we have body tag. Inside the body we have the classes, the variables of text has been imported, and with the class anti-aliased, and here inside the body each and every component that we will create inside the page.js file will be served as children. Okay, so inside the body we have this children. Okay, and we will write all the components inside this, so it will be children. Okay, so we will save this, and we have checked global css layout.js page.js file as well, and after that we have components folder that is coming from the shared cn ui library. Okay, so inside we have button that we have installed earlier. Okay, now we have library folder. Inside the library we have utils.js file. These things are for tailwind configurations. Okay, these kind of things. And like next we have node modules folder. So each and every dependency, like each and every package we will install, like we install the react icons or post or carousel. Okay, so these kind of things will be added inside this node module folder. Okay, so after this we have public folder. So we will put all the images in our svgs or the dummy data we can put inside the public folder, so we can access from any component. We can access these images and data assets from any component. Okay, so we will access from the public folder. And after this we have gitignore is basically for the github repositories. We can upload our project to github, then this will helpful for that gitignore. And components, the json file we have. Here we have the shared CN. These are the some configurations for the shared CN library that we have added for the components. Like we have added the components button. Okay, so we will add a lot of components. Like we will add sheet component. We have added the button component. We will add the carousel component. Okay, so these are the configurations. And after this we have config.json file. So these are the compiler options for paths, like we can import the files with the help of dot slash and at the rate of etc. Okay, and after this we have next.configuration. These are the some configurations of the Next.js application. Okay, and after this we have packages, lock.json. These are the some, here are the dependencies and packages that we have already installed that are coming from the default one, you can say. Okay, so these are the default dependencies and dev dependencies. that are coming with the Next.js and the shared CN and the payment CSS. Okay, so package.json file as well, like the package.json file. And after this, we have post CSS. Here we can write all the plugins, like we have already tailwind CSS, post CSS plugin. So if we want to add more plugins like for tailwind CSS or any others, so these will be added here. Okay. After this, we have readme.md file. Here are some information about the Next.js application. Okay. So what we have left, I've explained each and every file and folder to you. And after this, this one has been left next.next folder. These are some settings folder and some configuration inside this next folder. So we will not touch this folder, the next folder, and maybe it's a hidden folder, and I have changed the display settings for the hidden folders. Like I have changed the setting inside my laptop to show hidden files as well. Maybe that's why we are seeing this. Okay, so great. We will close the readme.md file and we will start the project. So inside the layout file, inside the global.css file, first of all, we start from here. Inside the global.css file, we have edited the colors, the main colors like for text and for foreground and for the descriptive color and primary color. We have changed these colors as per our needs. Okay, and there after this, we will write. Maybe we'll add the scroll bar. We will edit the scroll bar. Here we will write WebKit scroll bar. We will change the styling of the scroll bar. We will write on the pass apply. We will hide the scroll bar for our application, and after this we will write. We have border outline ring 50, and after that we have inside the body bg background text foreground. We will add some components at the weight of layer components. These stylings will be for matchpad container, matchpad container, max width will be 1900 pixel, padding x will be 4, our large screen padding x will be 12, and here we will write padding containers. We can hide the terminal. Okay, inside the pad container we will write mx auto and padding only. Okay, after this we will write flex center. Flex center will be flex item center and justify center. We will write flex between. Here we will write flex item center justify between. Flex start will be flex item center justify start, and flex end. justify, and okay, after this we will add some utilities. So the utilities will be these one for h1, h2, h3, h4, and h5 tags. Okay, so these are nothing but some texts, like we have added the text for small screen 36 pixel, and after the screen when it reaches to medium like 768 pixel width, then the text will be 44 pixel. Okay? And these are the h2 for h2, h3, h4, h5 on paragraph p tag. Okay, we have added a text gray of 500 for the paragraph. Okay, super. So we will save this. As you can see, when if I added some space inside this CSS file, and you can see the white dot here, the white dot. Okay, this one. But when we save the file like this or with the shortcut key, then the white dot has been disappeared and we got the close icon. Okay, so from there you can check. If you don't know already, then you will get to know that the file has been saved or not. Okay, so the cross icon has been displaying, that means the file has been saved. Okay, so we can close the global.css file, and the next file is load.js file. We will edit some changings. We will add, like we will change the fonts from gist to inter. We will add two fonts, inter and newwave. It's automatically importing, and you can see the details for the font, and it's fetching the fonts from the Next font Google through the internet connection. Okay, so after this we have imported the global.cs file, and here we will add the inter font in the place of gist, and here you will, if the G is capital, then we will write the capital I for the inter font. Okay, and here the G was not capital, that's why we have not write the capital case for the inter. Okay, so here we will write font inter. We will, here we will write font inter, and the subsets will be Latin, and up to that we will copy down those, and we will write for the second part new with and we will write new with as well. Variable will be with, and here we will write the weight will be only 400. We have only 400, and after this the metadata and the HTML tag, and here the classes names for the variable. Here we will write inter dot variable and new dot variable. Okay, and here we will write provider. Here we will write nothing, it will be children, and we will save this file. We will save this, and we will go to our page.json. Okay, inside the page.js file we will write, first of all we will remove these things, and we will remove the div tag. As you see, when I have removed the starting tag text, then the closing tag automatically renaming. So you can also install the extension. With the help of that, I got this. The extension name is auto rename tag. Auto rename tag basically does when we rename the starting tag, then the closing tag will automatically renamed. Fine. And here we will write first of all I will write header component, and I will make a folder inside the app with the name of components like this. I will write it like this, components, and inside the components folder I will create the header.jsx call rfce header, and we will import the header. I will write header, and it's automatically it's suggesting the header component import path. You can also get by writing the name, or you can double click the name and then control space. When you select the component name and then press the control and space button, then you will get the suggestion as well. Okay, so it's imported successfully, and we will save this, and here we will save the header file, header component as well, and we will close this extension here. When we will check this, then you can see we are getting the header. Inside the page.js file we will write our now home page. After the header we are getting the home page. So first we are getting the header first, and then the children that are rendering through the page.js file with home page text. Okay, so that's why first we get the header and then we get the home page. Right now we will close the page.js file, and we will write code inside our header component. So it will be, first of all we will write logo. We will make it a container. We will name this as header, and inside the header we will write a div, and another div we will write logo. So first we have logo. We will write logo. We will write the link tag. Link will be from next link imported, and so the link I will write href. I will write a span. So the span I will write inside the span I will write shop. So we'll write another span tag. So what we will do, so what we will basically do, what we will achieve, for example I have opened the excalibur.com, and we will make a header, and our header will be, here we will well, wait, here here will be our logo, and here we will write our search bar, place our search bar, and search bar. Okay, and after the search bar we will write the category. Here will be our categories and after that here will be our logo button. Okay, login button at the end. Login button are the here we will logically place the login button. If the user is available, then we will display the login. Otherwise, here will be the profile, user profile. Okay, so and here will be the cart icon. So we will write cart. Perfect. So we will achieve the kind of headers at the top. So first of all, we will write the logo, and after the logo, we will write the search bar. And here we will write a div, and inside the div, a div, another div to make the UI clean and professional. We will write another div, and inside this div, we will write input tag, and here will be the type will be text, and placeholder will be top. Yeah, and after the placeholder, class is, and we will write the value. We will write the value. Then we make the site push tab. So currently we are working on front-end application. So we will leave this for now. Okay. And after this, after the search bar, we will write here. If we check, we have search bar, and beside the search bar, we have the categories. So we have to, for achieving the categories, as the categories are a drop down list kind of. So for achieving this, we have to install the drop down component from the shell CN. So when the user will click on the categories, then it will be served a drop down menu with all the categories. Okay, like this. Okay, like this one. So here will be the categories as, like you can see, headphones. Okay, headphones, and then it will be displayed as, like you can see, headphones and cameras. So all things cameras, then mobiles, then watches and speakers, etc. Okay, so for achieving this drop down list, we will go to our shared CM, and here inside the components section, we have accordion, alert dialog, and here we will find the drop down menu. So as the drop down menu is starting with the D, so we will check from the D. Okay, data table, date picker, dialog, draw, drop down menu. It will be this. So this one is the drop down menu, and if the user click here, open, so it will be displayed like this, right? And we will install the drop down menu. As this one is the not default one, they have changed and write some extra code here. That's why it's giving extra like profile, billing, setting, and a lot of things. But we will install this default one, copy and paste this code. Okay. So first of all, we will install this by adding this CLI command, npax shared enable playtest and problem none. Copy. So we will open the terminal panel, and here we will split terminals. Okay, we will get a terminal. So now we have two terminals. Here is the already running terminal, and the second is we have started now. Okay, so here I will write enter and copy paste and paste the command that we have copied from the ShadCN website. Okay, so enter, it's installing. So till it's installing, we will copy and paste the drop down menu data. Okay, so here we will paste these import lines, and next we will copy these tags components, and we will paste it after the input, because we will get the categories after the search bar. So I will alt shift and up, format the document. So here inside the drop down menu, as this has been installed, we can close from here. We will hide the terminal, and here inside the drop down menu we have drop down menu trigger button. If we save it, then you can check here inside the Shopzo app, we will get the open button for the drop down menu. This one, drop down menu trigger. So upon clicking on the open button, we will be served the drop down menu content that will contain my account, profile, billing, team, and subscription, etc. Okay, so this one is the button for the drop down menu. So we will style this, and we will achieve the professional and plain UI. So inside the open we will write here, we will write as, so we will write here selected category, we will write it as logical that display the selected category if it is available, otherwise display the categories text, right? So we will make this use state such selected category will be, we will initialize it with empty string. Okay, selected category or display the categories text, right? And here we will write a icon that will be salon down icon, the preview, we will write it here, and we will write the stroke width will be 2.25, and the size will be 19. After that, the drop down menu trigger will be closed, and drop down menu content, inside the drop down menu content we have drop-down menu label. Label will be browse categories. Browse categories. Okay. So with the first line will be browse category. Okay. Okay. Right. And after that, we will display all the list of the categories. So browse categories, and then we have the drop-down menu separator. That will be a horizontal line kind of. And after that, we have um, drop-down menu items. We will delete the extra three drop-down menu items, and here we will write the here we will map through all the categories, and for the categories we will import from the dummy categories. That will be headphones, cameras, watches, mobiles, etc. So first of all, we will paste all the assets inside our public folder. We will go inside the shopzo folder that we have created, and inside all our next app. So we will go inside the public folder, and here we will paste the we will delete all the existing files, and here we will paste the assets. These are some photos of the items and the user user profile icons for testimonials, and for the banner, and for hero section sliders, and one file for the data.jsx, or data for the categories and the products. So when we build the full stack app, then we will get all the products from the Strapi. If you don't know about Strapi, then don't worry, we will start from basics and we will cover each and everything that will be necessary for this project, okay, for creating a full stack application. So don't worry, we will learn how we make collections and each and everything, okay. So for now, for front end the products will be, we will get it from the data.jsx file, okay. We will close this. Let me open the header component, and here we will import all the categories from public data dot map each category and index. We will write the drop down menu item. We will take it to the top, and here we will write inside the drop down menu item. We will write key. Key will be index, and here we will write a p tag, and inside the p tag we will write category dot name. We will structure our categories. We will write the categories like this. We will say this, and here we will write category dot name. Okay, fine. And after the drop-down menu item, drop-down menu content tag will be closed, and then the drop-down menu tag will be closed. After the drop-down menu, we will write a div. This div will include the search icon for the search input. Search and the stroke width will be 2.5, right? And after this, The div for the search bar will be closed and we will write the cart and user. So here we have the cart and the user. User mean login button or the user profile icon. Okay. So here we will write the div. We will write inside the div, and here we will write the cart. Here for the cart we will write a div, and inside the div we will write a span, and inside the span we will write 0 items. Okay. And inside the div we will write cart. So after this we will write about users. For user we will write a div with the class name of group, and here we will write a button, login button. Login button from component viewer button, imported at the top, and here inside the button we will write the user welcome and the login text. Okay, fine. So our header has been completed, and now we will make in the styling. You are importing a component that need be used it. This React hook only works in client component, and to fix mark the file with the use client directive. Okay, so as it's also suggesting how to fix this error, so we will copy the use client from there and paste it at the top inside the header component. Use client and saved. So now we will open it side by side, and we will make the styling. First of all, we will give the styling to our header tag. Our header will be max pad container, and after that this div will be background secondary, padding x, padding y will be 2, margin top will be 2, and width will be 4, z index, transition, duration. Actually don't need the transition because it will be an absolute position. We only for right, and this div will be flags autumn center justify between. If we go to the globals.css file, let me check flex between flex item center justify between. So we will copy this class and we will write the single class in place of the three. Okay, this one is the custom class that we have pasted. It will work as flex item center justify between. Right, save, and after this we will write the gap will be 4, the logo will be flex 1, flex gap will be 3, After the logo, we have search bar. We will write it flex2, and okay. This is asking that the flex2 can be written as like this as well. Okay. And after the search bar, we have the card. We have minimized this bill. Okay. So you can see that what we have did this did did, did these did to the three divs. Basically, we give class flex1 to this logo, then the search bar div flex2, and for this we will write flex1 after the small screen flex1. So here inside the link tag we have nothing. We will write the classes for the span. Span will be text 3XL and font bold, relative, bottom 1, tracking wide, text destructive. Here we will write relative. It will be hidden for small screen, mobile screen, and for the large screen will be flex. Item centers. And for this day we will write flex transition all division 300 even out as it will be. We will remove this transition effect because don't need this. It will be flex background with full next slit, padding from left, ring slit, rounded, overflow to them, right? And the input will be Whooper, discussion, open null, bottom right pen, close order, test, gray, 400, double magnet trigger will be plug center, gap, padding X, and from border X it will be okay. We will remove this class. Okay, like this, and border, cursor pointer, font, semi-bold, text size, text colors, outline none. Perfect. If we go for small screen, or if we maximize the screen, then we have the logo, then we have the search bar, then we have the categories drop down menu, search icon. Okay, we will style this. After the drop down menu trigger, we will go for our drop down menu content, separator, categories. Then we have the search icon. So we will style this div. It will be padding 3 to make the search bar great. Now it's looking nice. Padding 3 is a pointer. Perfect. Now our logo and the search bar has been completed. And it's looking great. So we have achieved the header with the professional UI. Okay. After this, the remaining things are cart items and the login button. So it will be flex up to the smart screen, flex 1, item center, justify between, justify, and code. The apex will be 8. We will write classes for this delivering 1. Text large, font bold, rounded bold, relative. Then the span tag will be background primary, text Y, text will be 12 pixel, font semi bold, absolute, and 3.5. From right, it will be 2. It will be clock center, width will be 4, height will be 4, rounded, rounded 4, shadow, right. And after that, we have the user button. So for the user, we have the user icon. It will be, we will write the size for the button. It will be large. Perfect. Now we will edit the button. We will edit teeny changings to the button. It will be for default padding export, padding by 2, rounded will be, let me open, rounded will be full. We will write the rounded will be full and give 1.5, padding 3, padding 2.5, padding export, padding 6. The height for the large button will be 11. 11 will be enough, and right. We will write cursor pointer for each variant. Okay. Okay, remaining things are fine for now. We will close the button and now we will check again. Perfect. Our header is very modern and clean. Okay, so right, categories drop down menu is also fine. And now we will make the hero hero section. Hero section will be kind of if I delete this drop down menu here, and we will make the hero section as sliders like this. And okay, so it will be two sliders and here it will be two buttons, and we will make this, we will achieve this with the help of shadcn. So if I oh, one button will be on the left side and one will be at the right side with the arrow icons to change the slides. Okay, so it will be we will close the table as here is the carousel, and where you are. Perfect. We will install the carousel, and you can also use the carousel for the popular products or new arrivals section. So we will also use for the new arrivals section this carousel. Fine. Here are the all the necessary styling and the other stuff, variants and other things. Okay. So you can check this as well. It's very powerful library. So actually, it's not a library in a sense. It is more like a component collection plus code generator site. Okay, so we will close the header component and we will delete the we will close the data file, and inside the page.js file we will write hero. First of all, we will create the hero component. We will save this, and inside the page.js file we will import the hero. We will import the hero component. Successfully imported. We will delete this extra button import. We will save this, and if you see there is our hero section. Okay, so we will style our hero. We will first of all we will create a div, and then we will create a carousel. So for this purpose we will install the carousel. This is the installation, and we will copy this from here. So we will install the carousel. We are inside the carousel component. We will install it by copying the command. We will copy this, and we will create another terminal. We will open this folder inside the open targeted terminal. So now we have two. So inside the terminal we will paste the command add carousel. We are inside the shopzo folder. So you need to be careful for this, that where you are currently, in which folder you are currently installing the component. In our case, we have shows the folder, right? So the file button.tsx already exists. Would you like to overwrite? So it will be n for no, okay, right? So we will hide the terminal and we will copy the imports. We will paste here. Now we will copy the tags inside the div. We will write, we will paste this, Alt Shift F, format the document, and we will delete these two carousels. If I save this and let me check here, compiling and rendering. So if we add some text, like if I write something, perfect, it's working, but when we add content to this, then it will be look fine. Okay, so inside the carousel content, we will write classes. Classes will be gap 4, and padding left 5, and inside the carousel content we will map through the slides. We will make a const slides. We will make an array, and here we will write one object or slide 1. It will be headers, it will be headline. Let me copy and paste. So it will be okay, const slides, first slide content and second slide content. We have, in each slide we have headline, subheadline, and image, right? And these images are available inside the public folder. You will get these assets from a link inside the description of this YouTube tutorial. Okay, so if you want to refer the code, you can also get the link for the source code as well inside the description. Okay, so we will map through the slides.map. So each slide index, and where we will write carousel item. So we will take the carousel item inside the map. Okay, here we will write inside the carousel item, we will write key. Key will be index, and we will write the styling. Here we will add style. So style will be background image. Style will be background image. Background image will be URL $slide.image. slide.image, and after this we will write background size, that will be cover, and after that we will write background position will be center, and the classes will be height screen, and after small screen it will be height screen, and after small screen it will be 599 pixel, and after extra large screen it will be 633 pixel. Relative background no repeat rounding to pixel, right? And we will write a div tag inside this carousel item. Inside the div we will write an h2 tag, and let me open it side by side. So you check the output as well. So we will keep the zoom to 75%. It will be enough to check the large screen view. Okay, inside the h2 we will write slide dot headline, and after the h2 we will write another h2 tag for the sub headline. Let me make it h2. Okay, and here we will write slide dot sub headline, and after this h2 we will write our div tag. Inside the div we will write an h4 tag. Inside the h4 we will write up to, and we will save this, and right, we have been served with the two slides. Okay, and these are the headline and sub headlines and the h4, right? And we will make it look better with styling, but let me complete the content first. And up to, and after the up to we will write after the h4 tag it will be h1 for the 40% off, 40% off, 40% off, and after this we will write 40% off and h4 h1 the div closing div, and after this closing div we will create a div for writing a text like starting at and then a span. Actually these the content for the hero is a little bit complicated for the front end, so you can also keep it simple as well, but it will be look more gracious and beautiful if you copy the same approach. So I will write another span. Actually uh, we have to write 1 to 2 3 divs or spans tags almost, otherwise we have written all the content almost. So we will write inside the span, inside the span we will write a dollar sign, and then we will write 99 something and another span tag for the 99. Okay, it will be $99.99. Okay, this first one will be we will write the button after the closing div. So we will make all the styling. Let me complete the content first. So the button has been imported at the top from the shared CM. Okay, so inside the button we will write text shop now, and we will write the icon will be move right, Fine. Okay, so everything has fine and completed for now. So I will make the styling. So the styling will be max pad container, our custom class that we have made inside the global.css file. And for carousel, we have nothing to style, and inside the slides.map, we have carousel item. So we have gave classes to the carousel item as well. Now we have to style the content. So far the content, the first div will be flex column, right full, right full, justify center. After small screen, padding left will be 16, right? Fine. After the div, dash to tag will be, the font will be, new. And actually we have not made this font available. So let me go to the globals.css file. I think we have not created the font inside the globals.css file. So let me check here. So after the body, here inside the body we will write font family. Font family will be where, inside the where we will write font new. Sorry, font will be inter. Font inter, and after this we will write font new. It will be font family, and where font new. Okay, where font new. Right. So here we will write font new and save. Let me check if it's applied or not. If we check here, perfect. Our fonts has been applied new. Okay, perfect. And these are the inters. You can see inter font, perfect. So we will also change the color for this text descriptive. We will change the color as well. And okay, after the text descriptive, we have what we have. So here we will write the font weight. Font weight will be 300. It's been applied. Okay, font 300 can be written as font light. Okay, so we will write light font light. Okay, so inside the newest variant, it's showing that it newest variant of CSS, it's showing that you can write font light instead of font 300 because it's equal to 300. Okay, otherwise inside the old variant it was not showing the error. Okay, so CSS has been upgrading. So after the h2 tag we will write classes for the classes as capitalize and capitalize and for the width greater than small screen we will write tracking 7 pixel will be enough. And after the h2 the div This div will be relative, legs, items, center, margin by 2, and this h4 will be absolute top 10 after small screen top 21 left 3 minus translated by 50% and rotate 90 degree region left select none uppercase textual pixel after small screen text to excel. And for the h1 we will write margin left 6 margin left 6 after small screen margin left 10 uppercase tracking text 5xl after small screen text 8xl font extra bold. Okay, so after this h1 tag we will write flex for this div, flex and gap to items center, nothing for h3, and this span will be text 5xl font bold, and the texture will be destructive. That is in our case red type color. Okay, so the classes will be text 2xl rotate from bottom it will be 3 on text 2xl, and after this for the button we will write padding by 6, padding by 8, width 4 to 4, font semi bold, rounded none, and from margin top we will write it not center gap and shop now move right will be style width will be 26 pixel and height will be 26 pixel. We can also write stroke width. Top width will be okay. If we save this, then we will get a fancy button. Perfect. If we reset the zone, then we can see a perfect and clean UI, very professional and modern. Right? But now we will make the next component. The next component will be new arrivals. I think it will be trusted brands. So we will make the trusted brands. We will copy this inside the components. We will make the component with the name of trusted brands rfce. Fine. We will save this. We will import it. Double click, control space, and we are getting the imports statement. Okay, trusted brand. We will save this. So inside the trusted brands, we will write a div. Actually, most of our we will set it's coming right after the hero section. So the trusted brand, we will copy it from the pre-built pre-built UI. We will open it and we will copy the trusted brands component from here. So pre-built UI is a beautifully crafted, fully customizable tailwind UI components built to speed up and simplify your development workflow. So it's basically a collection of UI components. So we will explore this inside the components. We have trusted brands. Those are components. So we will keep scrolling and here we have trusted brand. We will copy this one code and we will copy the code and we will paste it inside the trusted brand component and we will write the name as trusted brands and we will delete this import statement and we will import again. So it will be imported like this. Save this and now we will check again if we are getting or not. But so so what we will do, we will remove the h3 tag first because no need for this. And here we have div. Here we will write max tag container and overflow bidden relative. We will delete the max width and max auto. We have select none and we will get the padding from top. Fine. Now we will go for our second div. We'll have absolute, left 0, top 0, height full, width, index, pointer elements, the gradient. The class bg gradient provide can be written as background linear to right. Background linear left. And after we have from white and to transparent, right? And here instead of img tag we will write image tag or from next/image. So in Next.js we are using image tag. That's why we will write image tag and keyword index and class name, and we will also write height and width. Height will be triple T and width will be triple C. Fine. Now what we check the styling is fine. Okay. Now we will go for our next component, that will be new variables. So first of all, we will make the component. New variables inside the components. New variables dot .jsx rfce. We will save this and we will import the new variables here. Imported. We'll save this and we will also close the layout file. So we will create the, we will write the code for new variables. So we will remove the text and inside the div we will write, and actually we will write a section, and inside the section we will write the title. So title will be a component. RFCE, and inside the title we will write, inside the div here we will write title 1, title 2, title style, title 1 styles, and para styles. Right now inside the div we will write an h2 tag, and this div will be, class names will be, we will write inside the curly braces with template literals dollar title styles. So here we will write for h2 class name will be, it will also with template literals we will write title 1 styles, and inside the h2 tag we will write title 1, and a span tag will include the title 2. Text color will be destructive, and after the h2 tag we will write a p tag. Actually it can be written like this as well, maybe, right. uh, we can write it like this as well, and here for p the classes will be parastyles, and inside the p we will write the text, this one. Okay, so we will save this and we will go to the new variables section. Here inside the new variables section we will import the title component, this one, and we will, here we, inside the title we will send the props. The props are title 1. Title 1 will be new, and the second prop will be title 2 variables, and the title 2 styles. Title styles will be pending bottom 14. Para styles will be blog, and after this title we will write container. Inside this container we will import the carousel. So we will go to the carousel component. Here we have carousel, this one, and we will import these values. We will import these lines, and after this we will copy these lines as well. After the container we will paste this, Alt Shift F, and we will write the we will let me check here. Okay, so we will save this, and here we will get the title, new variables. It's compiling, rendering. Okay, fine, we are getting the new variables, title, and here we will write the styling will be max tag container, padding top will be 16, and this carousel will be, class name will be with full for this one, and carousel content will be, we will give the styling to the carousel content later by checking the UI. Okay, so inside the carousel content we will import the new variables dot map. So first of all we have to make a state for the new variables. So we will write here use state snippet, and because we are importing the use state, so for this purpose we have to convert this component to a client component by writing use client at the top, very top, and here we will write, let me write again, new variables, and here I will write an empty array, and after this we will write a use vect. Inside the use vect we will write, and here we will write an empty array. So writing the empty array, so what this empty array actually does, actually inside the use vect book, this empty array is called the dependency array, and it it does that when the uh, actually it means that run this effect, that's mean this function, run this function only once when the component mounts, that's mean the loads for the first time. Okay, then the site or the component loads for the first time, then only run the function at that time. So it actually means run only once upon loading the first time. Okay, when the component mounts. Okay, so now the uh, here we write the products like this. So then each time when the products has been changed, so this use function will be run again. Okay, so here we will delete these products, and first of all we will make a context provider. So what actually does the context? So actually context has some values, some functions like setter functions and other properties. So we can store inside that context file. Okay, so the purpose is that we can access those variables, functions from from any component, like we can access the products from the context inside the new variables component. Okay, we can also access the variables and certain functions or functions inside the title component as well from the context file. Okay, so here we will make the context folder first. So after the components folder, we will write the context folder inside the app folder. We will write it like this, context, and inside the braces, and we will create a file inside the context. The file will be, like you can say, app context.js. Okay, and here if I write RFCE, React arrow function snippet, and if I click enter, then we have app context, and here if I write app context provider, then we have app context provider inside the app context file. Okay, so what we will do, we will write we will write uh, a const app context, create context. App context is equal to, we are creating a context, and here inside the const app context provider, we will pass the children as children, and here inside the return, we will write, instead of div, we will write app context dot provider. Okay, this one, this is our app context variable that is equal to create context. Okay, app context dot provider, and we will remove this app context provider text, and inside this we will pass the children, and here we will write a value is equal to value, and here we will write a variable const value, and we will write all the variable names functions inside this value. Okay, so with the help of this, we can use that variables or functions or setter functions inside each and every component of the application. Okay, so like in new variables section, new variables component. Okay, so after the export default app context provider, we will write export const use app context. Let me write use app context is equal to a function use context, and inside the use context we will provide app context. Okay, let me import the products from the assets as dummy products, you can say, uh, and so products imported, import product from public data, so you can access the products inside the new variables component. Fine, and here we will also make a variable with the name of currency, like we will write const currency, a global variable. It will help us to make the currency symbol as a global sign, and it will be a single one in each component. Let if we write here the dollar, then in each component we will use the currency sign from the context file. So on each component on the whole application, it will be equally, it will be same. Okay, so here we will write dollar. So the global currency for this application will be dollar. Okay. So we will not put products like this. We will make our view state first. View state imported, and view state snippet. We will write products, set products. We will initialize it with an array. We will make another state for set subtotal. We will initialize it with 0 because subtotal will be a number, and we will write up our total amount. Set total amount will be 0. Constructor will be use router. So with the help of use router, we will navigate from one page to another. And this gives access the router object inside the page router. Okay. And so next navigation. Use router from next navigation. Okay. This hook allows you to programmatically change routes inside client component. Okay. So use router from next navigation. So now we will pass these values inside the value. Here we will write subtotal, set subtotal, total amount, set total amount, router. Okay. So for products, we will write a use fact. Call the use fact upon each render. Okay. So here we will write first of all we will write a try catch block. And here we will write set products. We will pass that product inside the setup function. Okay. So here inside the new variables, we will import the products from the use of context. Cast product use of context, and what we will write inside the use cut. We will write const data. We will call products. Actually, before accessing the products, use of the context. So in order to access the context from our whole application, we have to wrap the application inside the context provider. So we will go to our layout file, layout.js file, and here we will write a provider inside the body. So we are creating the provider. Because of that, the provider the provider component, we will make it as a use client, and we will pass on the states and everything. Okay. So there will be no need for the layout to make it a client component like with the use client. Okay. So that's why we are making the provider. So make it simple for everything. That's why provider, and inside the provider we will first of all we will remove the header. we will pass the header inside the provider. Okay, so that's why we are removing header from here, and we will also pass the children inside the provider. So first of all, we will create the provider. So we have to create the provider inside the app provider.jsbox RFCE, and we will import the provider, import it at the top, and no overlay.js file will remain clean. Okay, so everything when we are making the full stack application, then we can pass the paper, and currently we are passing the app context to the provider. So our layout.js file will be belong clean. Okay, so that was the reason for creating the provider. Okay, so we will go inside the provider, and here inside the provider we will write, we will take the provide children from the layout.js file, and here we will write app context router important context, and here we will pass the children inside this. So each component will be rendered inside the app context provider. Okay, so now from each component we can access the context. Okay, and we will also pass the header that we have removed from the layout file. So we will pass the header here. Perfect. Now we will save this, and let me check if everything is working as expected. We are importing our, okay, so here we have to write by the provider as use parent. That error has gone, and now we have some issue inside the trusted brands. Okay, so the trusted brand that we have copied from the pre-built UI library. So actually this trusted brands was for, so that's why here we can see class instead of class name. So we will change this class into class name. Perfect. We will close this. We will check again if that has gone. Let me check again. There is a trusted brand component, and okay, this way. So everything should work fine, and as expected. Fine. Now we will close the trusted brands, and we will Here we will write console log. We will console log the products. And let me check is everything fine here? Also, these products and these products are matching. So we will rename these products from the data. Here we will write it as dummy products. We will import the dummy products from data file and we will pass the dummy products inside the type function of set products. Okay, now it's taking and it's not returning the right now. Okay, so here if we reload the page and check if we are getting the products or not, perfect, we are getting all the 30 products from 0 to 29, including the 0 they will be 30. Okay, categories array, images array, color, date, description, upper price, popular. Now we will write, let me close the context. We will close the provider as well. And inside the new variables, we will write products dot slice. We will take the first 7 products, latest 7 products, and here we will write the setter function of new variable. Set new variables will be in data. Okay, this model that is derived from the products dot slice for 7 products. So we will save this and here we will inside the carousel content we will map through these new variables products. Okay, so inside the carousel content we will write new variables dot map product. Here we will write carousel item. We will move at the top and here we will write key would be product dot id, and inside the carousel item we will write a div. Class name will be one and we will write a item. First of all we will make the item. Maybe there's no need for this div. Let me write down this. So we will make the item component. Here we will write item.jsx rfce. We will import the item from components, this one. And here inside the item we will pass the product. We will assign it as a product. We will go inside the item and here we will style this item. So make it side by side and here we will write inside the item here we will take the product that we have passed inside the new variable product. We will import the currency symbol from without context. We will make a use state for forward kind of animation, use state for. Inside this div, we will write a div for the image. So here for the image, we will write a div inside this div. We will write the image tag, image from next image. Image will be src. Src will be product dot images one. And we will write the product dot images dot length is greater than 1 and forward. Then do what? Then pass the second image product dot img. Otherwise product dot images first product, otherwise second. This was the second. Okay, 0 is first. Product dot images 0 from the images array. You check the data of the products. Here are the images. Okay, if you check the public, here we have two products for the product 5. Product 5. Okay, so the product 5 has 2 images and product 6 has 1 image. Okay, so where there is where there are 2 images, that's mean product dot images dot length is greater than 1. That's mean greater than 1 image, then display the product dot images 1. That mean second image, display the second image upon hovering. Otherwise display the first image. Okay, so here we will write inside that div on mouse enter. It will be a function. Set forward will be true. Set forward will be false. On mouse leave. On mouse enter, set forward will be true, and on mouse leave, set forward will be false. Okay, I will explain it further when we will complete the item product. Okay, let me write the height and width as well of this image. Height will be transition all, duration will be 300. Unoptimized will be so. Okay. Here after the image we will write information. Oh, who we will write So here we will write a div of padding 2 and despite that will be product name. Here we are getting all the images, okay, with item name. We are getting all items, okay. After the product name, we will write a div for the product.category. Categories is an array. So we will get the category as well. Product the category with the name and after this, and sorry, product the categories will be 0 with. Now we are getting the category as well. After the p tag, we will write an h tag. Inside this h5, we will write a span. We will write currency and then product dot price. After this span tag, we will write product dot offer price, product dot offer price, and product dot offer price. Product dot offer price, and we will write currency product dot offer price. Okay. So after this, after this h5 tag has been closed, this do tag has been closed, and we will write the description. Product dot description, and we are getting a description as well. Perfect. Right now we have the new variables section. Inside the new variables, we will style our section. We have padding top 16, and after this we will style the container. Container will be with a food, and here we will write margin left 2.5. It will be enough, okay. And here inside the new variables carousel item, we will write classes with depending left 5, and so inside the double quotes we will write the classes padding left 5. One point 1/2, and here we will write our medium screen 1/4, one extra large screen, base save, 1/5, right? Now inside the item, we will go inside the item and here we will write for this deal, we will write overflow, hidden and relative. This image div will be black center, padding 2 and background will be overflow hidden relative. So after this, we will write classes for the, we have written already classes for the image tag. And now we will write for info tag. Here we have padding 2 and product name will be length 1 and padding top 1. This will be plus between on padding top 1 over, and this p tag will be on board. And after this p tag, this h5 tag will be padding right to padding right to, and here we will write for the span, we will write classes with ternary operator, we will write template filter, we will write tactics, and here we will write $sign product dot offer price. If product dot offer price is present, then the line throw, otherwise text color should be gray 500 for all and text gray 500 and adding right 1. Okay, user context, here we have not passed the currency. Now we will get the currency symbol here. We are getting this one. Okay, so here we give the classes to span tag, and after this we have the p tag. In this p tag we will write line plan 2 padding right 1 and padding right will be. If we check the large screen, then we have this kind of styling. Okay, right now we will write the quick view for each product. So upon clicking the sign for quick view, we will display a dialog and in which we will display the product details. Like this was the hero section, and here if we write the new variables like these were the item, the single item, and here we will pass a sign like this, a plus sign. Upon clicking this sign, the user will get a dialog box. The dialog box will be like this one. We will place it center, and here we will display the image of the product on the left side, and here inside the right side we will display some details of that product, and the user can also increase the quantity, and we will display a add to cart button as well here. Okay, here will be an add to cart button, cart, here will be add to cart, this one, and here we will display the quantity, so user can increase or decrease the quantity from these buttons. And here we will display the title, here the category description, bold description as well, and the price and upper price. Okay, with subtotal and other things. Okay, so we will create our dialog box. So first of all, we will go to the chat scene, and here we will copy the dialog component. Here is our dialog. It will be displayed like this. Upon clicking the button, we will get our dialog box. Okay, we will make it like this one. Okay, right. So we will go to the chat scene, and here we will install this dialog. Here we will write, let me Control Z, and here I will paste again and enter. Okay, okay, the dependency has been stalled. Created one file components UI dialog.sx. Okay, so we will minimize this terminal, and here we will go inside the dialog, and inside the usage we will copy these imports, and we will paste at the top. After this we will go again, and we will copy these tabs. Okay, copy, and here inside the here after the description, this info div closing tag I will write, and we will paste the dialog components. Okay, so we will make it format document, and inside the dialog trigger we will write, instead of the open we will write a button, a button tag, button from components AI button, and here inside the button we will write plus icon. Okay, and the variant of the button will be secondary plus. Okay, and here we will write as child. Let me show you first. Here we will get an error, plus is not defined. Let me define the plus. Is equal to plus from usage react items. And here we are getting some issues. In HTML, button cannot be a descendant of button. This will cause a hydration error. So that's why we were writing as child inside the button trigger. So with writing the as child, we can write the button tag inside this dialog trigger tag. Okay. So no, we will not get that error, the hydration error. Okay. We are getting the plus icon. When we click the plus icon, we are getting this dummy content. Okay. We can close from here as well, and we can close upon clicking on the empty screen, like here. If I click on here, then the dialog box will also disappear. Okay. So this was the working method of that dialog box. You can display the dialog box by copying and pasting from Shadcn, very easy. Okay. So Shadcn makes work fast for the front-end development purpose. Okay. So dialog trigger. Here we will write the styling for the plus icon. So here we will write the class name. Class name is going to be absolute down bottom book, write 0, adding by 1, adding x will be 0. Let me check the class important py can be written as. Okay, we will write it like this. Pyramid CSS has been changing gradually. Okay, so let's go further. Wing 1 in select 900 over 10 and margin right 1. Okay, so we will write the padding right 3 here, and after this button classes we will check here inside the header we have button dialog title. So dialog title we will write we will hide this dialog title with the classes sr only. Okay, now it will be hidden. And after that dialog title, inside the description we will write as child again, so we can display a we can place a whole component inside the dialog description. So we will create the component with the name of product details. Okay, inside the components we will write the product details .jsx rfce. Inside the product details, let me import it first. Product details imported. Here we will pass the product as prop. Product. And inside the product details we will import the currency. We'll import the user. we will import the currency only. Okay. So here we will write use a context, and here we will make the state quantity. Okay. Mm, Instead of making the quantity state, we will make the state for price. So we will write price. Price at price will be product. Let me. So we are sending the product as prop here inside the product tail. We will save it here. Product, and here we will write product dot offer price. If it is available, then product dot offer price. Otherwise, product dot price. Okay. And here we will write inside that div, we will pass the image tag. We will import it from next image. Asasi will be product dot images. First image, and alt will be item image, and height will be 277, width will be 277. Here if we click the click view button, then we are getting a use state is not defined. So let's import the use state. Successfully imported. We will save this, and here we open the quick view again. Let me check the two issues. Image is missing required alt property, but we have provided the alt property. So let's reload this. Image is missing required alt property. Oh, it's asking about the item.jsx file. So inside the item.jsx file, here is the image, and here we will write the alt product dot name. This one. Okay. So we will load the page. So here is the our page has been reloaded, and now we open the. So we are getting another error. Failed to construct URL invalid URL image src product dot images. Product dot images. So here we will write count this all we will write unoptimized is equal to 2. It will resolve the error, and after the image, let me show you first the quick view of the product. So it's looking like this. Okay, after the image we will write information. This div will contain title, that is product bar name, and after this we have product.categories, category, product.categories, and after that we will write a div, and inside this div we will write a div for color and price. Product.color, and after this here we will write flex item center row x2. So we will copy and paste this, copy down, it will be price, and here we will write product.price, and here we will write the currency as well. After this div we will write the offer price. If the offer price exists, then do what? Then and create a div, and inside this div opening copy and prospect, then write offer price, and inside the offer price we will write currency on product back offer price, right? Then we have the closing div, and after this closing div we will write key tag, product dot description, we will write a div, another div, and then the button. So here this button will have the icon minus, quantity, and we will hard code the value for now. For the front end it will be 0. So here it will be 0, and after this we will create a second button, and it will contain the plus sign. So after this plus icon, the div for these two buttons closed, and after this we will write subtotal. We can check, perfect. So we will copy this, and here we will paste for the subtotal. Okay. So currency, and here we will write price multiplied by quantity. So let's make a use case for the quantity as well. So here we will write uh, instead of 0 we will write quantity, and here we will write price multiplied by quantity. After the subtotal, this closing div, and this one we will write button or add to cart, and we will write an item for this as well, shopping basket. And after this we will style the component. So we will write here class name will be flex and flex column. After this we will write gap 7 flex row, and then this info div will be adding 3 max with ascend. After median it will be margin y auto, and product name will be text excel. Product dot categories will be font bold, and padding power will be 1. This div will be flex between, padding power will be 2 enough, and padding power 2 will be enough, and we will check the description. It will be line allowed 2 holding by 1 padding right B. This class one will be flex between, adding buttons, and margin power will be 3. This button will be flex item center ring 1 and background secondary rounded 2 over the right. It will check it. So button is not defined. We will inform the button. Compiling. Perfect. Okay. So first of all, we will check the dialog. Okay. So this dialog component, what we have to check: title, description, dialog trigger, dialog content. Let me check for dialog content. So actually we have to set the width. We will fix the width. So first of all, we will check for the dialog header. With the dialog header, Is it text center? Instead of the text center, we will write here we will write after the small screen text will be left and right, and for the dialog content with the dialog content where we will set the object. Here we will write max width. Let me do this, and here we will write max width SL, and after the medium screen max width will be 3XL. Okay, so we will do this. So here we check perfect. Now we will see for the now we will check for the these minus and plus button for the quantity button for the quantity. So we will style these quantity buttons. Here we will write class name. Class name will be padding. So we will give padding 1.5 will be enough maybe, and padding 1.5 and margin will be 0.5. Background primary, text white, rounded full, shadow medium, and cursor pointer. So we will copy this classic and we will paste it inside this button. And this p tag will be, so here we will write classes will be padding x2, right? And after this we will check for the icons. Okay, here we will write button, shared scene button. Let me check for the shared scene button if it gives the same result. Okay, so we have to let me check. Okay, and here if we check the height and width, height 3 and width 3. Mm, so we will write here we will write height hide it and with it like this, and it will be in it. Okay, fine. And after this we will check for this button. Here we will write margin top will be 5, right? And our styling for the product details component are completed. So let me check by closing the close finished. Okay, killer price, upper price, subtotal. Great. Now we will check for the and this is our mobile screen. Fine. Let me keep it 75%. And now we will close the product details, and our item component has been completed. We will close this one as well, and our new variables section has been completed as well. The image animation is working fine as well. And if we check the carousel slide, the carousel is working almost perfect. So if we reset the screen, perfect. Now we will move further to our next section. Our next section will be popular products. So we will create another component with the name of popular products .jsx rfce, and here inside the popular products we will copy and paste the new variables section. We will copy this, we will paste it inside the return statement. Here we will paste this, and we will import the title. We will import the okay, we will not make it carousel, but we will make it a div. So we will delete all the carousel tags. So, and here inside the carousel item, here we will write it as a div. We will make it a div. Okay, and here we will create a div. This one. Okay, and we will wrap all the stuff inside this div. Okay, perfect. Now instead of new variables, we will make a use state for the popular products. Use state imported, use state snippet, popular products. We will initialize it with an empty array, and it will be popular products, not popular products. Set popular products. Okay, and set popular products, initialize it with an empty array, and we will import the products from the use app context. Use app context imported, title imported, use state imported. Okay, after this we will make a use tag function. Use effect hook. Okay, and here we will write const data is equal products dot filter item, those items that have that has property popular is equal to true. Okay, we will display those items only. Okay, so inside this use tag hook we will filter those items which are popular is equal to true. Okay, which are popular item dot popular work group and obviously we will slice 0.0 and 5. So take the first 5. The slice method will take the first 5. Okay, and we will also set upload method. We will save the data inside this. Okay, so here we will write the dependency array product. Whenever the products are changed, then this use method will hook will be called. Okay, and after this here we will map through the popular product. I think everything is before we have to write popular, then I have to write products, popular products, and here okay. So our container D will be a grid for small grid columns 2, then after medium grid columns 3, then columns 4, and then columns 5. Okay, and gap will be 8. And this class name is not a necessary now. Okay, and here we can also paste this div directly, paste this item, and key will be product.id. Okay, we can write it like this as well. Now we will check the, okay, we have to add the popular products here inside the page as well. So now we are displaying the popular products on home page. Okay, this is our home page. You are importing a component that needs a use spec. Okay, we have to make it use client as well, like we did for the new arrivals component. So I think now it will work. Okay, item is not defined. We have to import the item as well. Item from item component. It's rendering and perfect. Now we have all the products that are popular is equal to true. Okay, so over here wireless, we will check this, we will confirm this. Over here wireless headphone, here you can see popular is equal to true. Okay, so how it will works, so this is how we will filter out the popular products. Okay, we will close this, and after this we will make a section bar banner. So first of all we will create one banner just sucks RFCE. So here we will write, section. Inside this section we will make a div, and the second div will be for the image, banner image. Okay, and the first div will be as a container. So in the first container we will, in the cook div we will write +1, and inside this will be image tag, imported from next image, and inside this image tag we will write src will be banner-1.png, alt will be banner image, height will be 1200, width will be 700, class name will be width full rounded large. Okay, we will copy down this div, and here it will be banner 2. Okay, Max pad container, and let me check here. We will open it side by side, and so this will be actually we have not imported the banner. Imported the banner from components, and it's compiling, then rendering, and great. Now we will make the styling for the container. Container will be flex and flex column. Flex row for mobile screen. It will be flex column, and after the mobile screen or large screen, it will be flex row. Flex wrap, gap 4, gap 14, gap Y, 10. Perfect. Now after this banner section, after the banner section, we will okay. Let me check again. So here inside the popular products, we will make the styling for popular products. Popular product padding top 16, and it will be padding Y 16. Now if we check, here is the perfect gap between all the sections. Okay, so let me check here. Mm, okay, so after the banner section, we will write the testimonial section. So what we will write, we will copy the text and we will create a component with the name of testimonial. So here inside the testimonial, we will go to the paper UI component, and we will go for testimonial components, and from here we will copy and paste. Here we will take the we will take okay, we will take this one. This one we will select for React, and we will select the code, and from here we will copy this div, Control C, and here we will create a section. We will create a section first, and inside this section we will write a container, and inside this container we will write a div. Inside this div we will paste the copied component. Okay, so if we save the testimonial, and here we will import the testimonial component, imported at the top. Let me check here. Where is our testimonial card? Okay, so let's check the So here we will write for section, we will write class names will be maths pad container, padding by 32 or extra large screen, and before the container we will copy and paste the title component. Okay, we will copy this from the popular products, paste it in testimonials. Okay, double click, control space, and here is the suggestion. We will import this, import it at the top. Instead of popular, we will write people, and title 2 will be second text. People say margin bottom 10 will be enough, and okay, after this title we will write classes for container. Container will be grid g column 1 2 g column 2, gap will be 8, width whole and space by 4. We will delete the max width, round in md, and border gray, we will remove the border. Text be 500, text small, and after this we have let's justify between item center. Okay, flex between, this will be flex, and we will remove the gap, we will remove the svgs. Here we will import the star icon from lucid. It will be black and stroke will be black. That will be 17, and here we will write image from next image, and src will be slash user1 dot png, and alt will be user img, and height will be 47, width will be 47, and class names will be rounded to, and we will remove this src. Okay, text be 500 and 5 million. Now we will copy and paste the bill 3 times. We will copy and paste this bill to make 3 cards. So this will be user 1. Here you will see, okay, let me copy this, change all accounts. So we will copy down 5 times. Right? And we will change the user image, user 3, user second. Okay, the profile images are changed for each user. Okay, so we will close the testimonial section as well, and after this we will close the home page because the home page has been completed. Now we will make the footer. We will make footer inside the provider. So here after the children we will create the footer component. Inside the components we will write footer.jsx rfce. We will import the footer in provider, this one. Okay, I will save this. So here we will write footer. Our footer, we will copy the footer from the pre-built UI. We will check footers inside the component, and we will copy this first one. Okay, we will copy the React and code. We will copy in between the return. We will copy this, and here we will paste it inside the return. Okay. Here we will write, we will read this div and we will write inside the return. We will paste and we will delete this style. We will format the document and we will delete this logo. We will delete this and we will copy the let me delete this empty tag as well. Okay, and inside the footer we will write max pad container, and we will delete the padding. We will delete the widthful, text SM, text slate. We will remove the text color, padding top 10, and here we will write border top, border slate 200. And after this we have grid columns 1, S1 grid columns 2, LG grid columns 3, gap 14, right column span 1. Here we will write the logo. So we will copy the logo from the headers. We will copy the logo, Control C. We will paste it here, Alt Shift F, format the document, and flex 1 plus gap 3. We will import the link tag from next link, and here we have black and white, text disruptive, span, link, div, p tab, margin top 6. Okay, so here we will write the text, our own text from the title component. Okay, and after this we have so here we have, instead of h2 we will write h4 and font semi bold, margin bottom 5, text 800. Okay, here we will write h4 as well. And let me check the results. Okay, perfect. We will change this color to destructive, and here we will write this color as well. Okay, and here we will change this line as well. Copyright line will be new date, bot get full year, Here we will write CodeWithUsman. CodeWithUsman. Alright, reserved. Okay. And great. Now our homepage has been completed, and we will move to our collection page. So upon clicking the Shop Now button, we want to navigate our site to the collection page. So we will open the hero component, and inside the hero we will write, inside the button we will write first of all we will open the app context, and here we have created the router. Use router from next navigation. We take the router from the use app context. Here const router revert context, and we will use this router. And click router dot push. You are importing a component that name you router. This React works in client component. So we will convert the hero component to a client component by writing use client at the top. And here we will create the create a folder of routes inside the app. Routes also will create the folder, not file. Routes, and inside the routes we will create the collection page. So we will create a folder with the name of collection. Inside the collection we will create a file page.jsx. Okay. So here we will write rfce collection, and here if we click on the shop now button, then we are navigated to the collection collection page. Okay. So our collection page will contain a div. Inside this div we will create another div, and we will write a div for filters. And it will be left side. Here we will write filtered products, and this will be right side. Here we will write right side. It will be right side, and it will be max pad containers. Pending x will be 0. Important, because we are overwriting the padding, and because this custom class max pad container has the padding x property as well. Okay. And we will write margin top 4. So inside the filters option, we will write inside this div, we will make another div, and inside this div, we will write h5 tag, h5 sort by price. It will be sort by price. Select tag, and it will be select, and we will write the graph name. And inside this select tag, we will write option, value will be relevant, relevant, and we will copy down this 2 times, and here we will write low to high, low to high, low to high, and here we will write as very low, and this will be high, high to low, from high to low. Okay, and after this we will write after this div another div h5 tag or categories filter, categories, and on div here we will write categories.map, categories.map, and index, and then we will write inside the categories, we will write a label and input. This label tag key will be index, and classes, and inside the label we will write category.new. Okay, so after the label tag uh, we have nothing, the div closed. Now the right side starts. Okay, so here in the right side we will write a div, and inside this div we will write product. We will import the product, products, from app context. So we will take the products here, products dot length is greater than 0. Then we will write products dot map product item from components item. Product will be product, and key will be product dot id. We will close this tag, and here we will write a p tag. So inside this p tag, sorry, this one. So if product's length is greater than 0, then we will set this, otherwise this condition. Okay, so here we will write a p tag. Inside the p tag we will write no products count. Okay, last name will be capitalized, Okay, so let me check here. We're importing a brand that needs use state. Oh, sorry, we accidentally closed the Visual Studio Code. Open with code. So we were here. Okay, so let me start the we will start our application. Open an integrated terminal. We will close this new one, and these are the old one. So here we will write npm run dev. We were inside the shop zone where we install the front end application. Okay, so here we will write the use client and save, and we will check. Okay, so here is our unstyled collection page. So we will make the styling. Here we will write flex column after small screen, flex row, gap 6, margin bottom 16, left side minimum width 66, and background secondary padding 4, padding left 36, rounded from right axle, right screen, rounded axle. So let me style the second div. This inner div will be padding x4 and padding y will be 3, margin top 2, background white and rounded will be axle. Okay, this h5 will be margin bottom 4. Select, this select tab will be so here we have border slate, outline, text color, text size, font weight. So here what we have as font medium. So we will write it as font medium, and we have height, width, padding, and rounded radius. Okay. So after this select tag, we have options, and after the options, we have the categories filter. This will be padding left 5. We have to rename it as class name, padding left 5, and padding right 3, margin top 4, rounded axle. Here bar h5 we will write margin bottom 4, and this div will be flex column, gap 2, font light, smart light, and after the smart light we will write this label. We will write the classes flex gap ensemble, text gray 500, and perfect. Inside the label, we will write the category name inside the input. Inside the label, we will write input. I will be checkbox. This one, input.checkbox, and here we will write class name will be with 2. Okay. Actually, it should not be here. Okay, perfect. So after this input, we have category.name and then the label. So these filter products will be max SM padding x10 and padding right will be 6. Here we will write grid column 1, grid column 2, grid column 3, grid column 5, and gap 5. Great. Our collection page looking very professional and nice. So let me check this issue. Okay, inside the collection page, keys should be unique. Okay. Inside the collection page, products.map, we have product.id. Okay, and here we have categories.map. It will be keys equal index like this. Great, our error has gone. So this is our e-commerce application. Why it's taking much time? Rendering. Okay, here we have, this is our homepage. Our sliders. So our content has been completed.